Hey everyone, today we're having a little chat about something you might have heard of, the kernel. And if you're thinking it's got something to do with popcorn, you're not quite there. The kernel is actually the brain of your computer, quietly orchestrating everything like a conductor with a bunch of overly enthusiastic musicians. Think of it as the top authority, ensuring all the elements, your apps, games, and files, function well together. Without the kernel, your computer would be about as useful as a car with no engine. So grab your favorite drink and let's dive into why the kernel is such a cracking part of your computer. Alright, let's start with the basics. The kernel is actually the core part of the operating system that acts as an intermediary, like a middleman between the computer software and the hardware. It's like when you open an app or play a video game, it's the kernel that makes sure that the CPU and memory and other hardware components do their job to bring that content to your screen. Basically, without the kernel, your operating system wouldn't be able to communicate with your hardware, which means nothing would work. Pretty essential, right? So, what are some of the main tasks that the kernel handles? First is memory management. The kernel keeps track of where data is stored, which processes can access it, and when it can be released. This is crucial because without the control, multiple programs would try to use the same memory, causing crashes or slowdowns. Next is process management. The kernel controls which processes are running and makes sure they each get their fair share of the CPU. It's like a strict manager in charge of giving tasks to different workers. Then there's device management. Whenever you plug a device like a USB or headset, the kernel detects it and then assigns the right driver and then connects it to the rest of the system. This allows hardware to interact with software seamlessly. And last but not least, system security and stability. The kernel plays a humongous role in security and stability. It isolates each process to prevent malicious codes from harming your system, which is especially important in cybersecurity. Just note that not all kernels are built the same. Let's look at a few types. The monolithic kernel. The all-in-one kernel. It's fast and powerful, but it's a nightmare to fix when it breaks.
Ain't nobody got time for that.
But Linux loves it, and I love Linux. You guys already know that, I prefer Linux. Microkernel. The introvert of kernels only does the bare minimum, stays out of the way. But don't rush it, it's moving in slow-mo. The hybrid kernel. Best if you're looking for a balance between performance and stability, but it can sometimes be less efficient. If you want something that tries to do both well, this is it. If you're interested in cybersecurity, the kernel is an essential topic. Many security vulnerabilities are kernel-based, meaning they exploit weaknesses in the kernel to gain control over a system. But if you already know how the kernel works, you'll know how to keep it locked down, whether it's patching holes or setting up firewalls, or just make sure that your system is not an open invitation for troublemakers. And that's the kernel. It's the hidden hero of your computer, keeping everything running smoothly while you're just open apps and play games. Alright everyone, if you found this video informative, don't forget to like and subscribe for more tech insights. Peace!